It's controlled chaos. Stomping the IE and the world on 1050 AM KCAA. NBC News Talk Radio.
I'm back. It was debatable up until yesterday, and I'm not joking about that. It is Controlled Chaos, KCAA, 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. I'm Gary Garver, here with the guru of the ghetto, live in Las Vegas, Jigga Jones. Good morning, Jigga. How are you?
Yeah, man. Up here doing it first thing in the morning, man.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks. I've been gone for 2 weeks, almost forever, but that's another story. I had a nice vacation. It was very, very peaceful. The first week was very peaceful. It was very nice. It was my birthday. I got away, went up to Morro Bay, played golf in Paso Robles. There's a great golf course up there called Hunter Ranch. Have you ever been to Paso Robles?
Nope.
It's actually it's wine country. And they have like 30 or 40 wineries along Highway 46 up in Paso Robles. But they have a really cool golf course called Hunter Ranch. So I went up there. I've been wanting to play that for like years and years and years. So I went up there and played and had a great time. It's all through wineries. And then bought a couple bottles of wine, went down to Morro Bay, just chilled out for a couple days. Beautiful seaside town. It's so quiet and peaceful up there. And people are so friendly up there. There's no chaos. There's no chaos there. It's just nice and quiet, and everybody is happy and friendly, and great fish, and people are cool. And then a couple days later, I come home and I run back into Los Angeles, or LA as we like to call it here. But it was a nice time, very nice time. You never been up there, huh?
No.
You should go up there, man. You'll enjoy it. If you
been in Napa Valley, been up in there, that little thing there, but I know Paso Robles don't sound familiar to me.
Yeah, Paso Robles, Morro Bay, San Simeon, Hearst Castle was up there. I didn't go to Hearst Castle, but there's all sorts of cool things going on up there. Pismo Beach is right there, San Luis Obispo. And the crazy thing is, I was coming into work this morning, and of course I get some news stories, and lo and behold, I was just up there last week. This Oakland man was arrested in connection with shooting of 5 at a state park near San Luis Obispo yesterday. I mean, literally, a 19-year-old Oakland man has been arrested in connection with a shooting that wounded 5 people at Oceano Dunes State Park early Sunday. I know exactly where that place is. Park officials received a 911 call about a shooting at a large gathering in the state park shortly after midnight. And I guess this guy, Francisco Orozco, shot 5 people at the park. It's right on the beach, man. So I'm like, really? Not even up there. Not even up there can you get away from the chaos. But I was just sort of shocked because I literally was right there last week. So lo and behold, the world is crazy as usual. The world is very, very crazy. But it was nice to get away for a couple weeks. And some things happened during, there's a lot of news stories. They had the, Attorney General Barr testified, which was just a total. I mean, you can only watch like a half hour of that stuff, right? It's.
Yeah.
I mean, you get the first half hour of it, and then the rest of it is just BS. What do you think about this whole thing with Robert Mueller? Do you want Robert Mueller to testify before Congress, or do you care?
I think it's unnecessary. The man already wrote the report. There's no Russia collusion. No matter how many times they ask the question, it's not gonna turn out to what they want. They're just trying to stretch this out. That they've been lying to people for 2 years, saying, "Well, we've got direct evidence the Russians are involved." The Russians can't even feed their own soldiers. They're gonna pay off a billionaire in this country to screw this country up. Couldn't do any worse than Obama already did.
Well,
so, I mean, that's crazy. If anybody's a Russian agent, it was him.
I think Robert Mueller should testify because, I mean, there was.
If they don't shut him up, yeah, why not?
That's what I'm saying. Let's just end this. I mean, the only way it's going to end is by Robert Mueller testifying before Congress. Now, Trump said about 3 or 4 days ago that he thought Mueller should testify, and then yesterday, of course, he changed his mind and said Robert Mueller should not testify. Donald Trump, man, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the economy's kicking ass. Unemployment's the lowest it's been in like 50 years. But there's something wrong with this dude. There's just something off with this cat. I don't know what it is, but it's just it's crazy. One day he says one thing, and the other day he says another. So I try to stay away from the news for the last couple of weeks. It's just it's total.
That's probably healthy.
Yeah, it's total chaos. I guess Michael Cohen went to prison this morning. He's got to do 3 years. It's weird. Donald Trump is not doing any time for any of the stuff he did, but his lawyer's doing 3 years. Don't you find that a little bizarre?
Well, that's why you get a lawyer.
What, to take the fall for you? You know, sounds like Game of Thrones. So Donald Trump beheaded Michael Cohen. And
Michael Cohen beheaded himself. That's what he gets.
Well, he's stupid. He's stupid, you know.
Yeah, nobody likes a rat anyway. Whether it is or it isn't.
You dirty
somebody
rat.
can tell your personal business. Whatever it is. That's how it goes.
Well, he paid off 2 whores that Donald Trump had sex with, and he got caught and lied to Congress about it. And now he's going to prison for it. But Donald Trump's still the president of the United States. You know what I mean? So
that's right. He didn't do nothing wrong.
How twisted is that? No, he paid off 2 whores. Okay, he paid off Stormy Daniels and the Playboy Playmate to cover it up so it wouldn't get out before the election. And Michael Cohen took the fall for it like a dope. He's just a dope. He's stupid. But Donald Trump,
I agree.
Donald Trump is still here as president of the United States doing his thing. And I just let Robert Mueller testify. Let's get on with it. And then the 2020 election's only a year and a half away. I guess while I was gone, Joe Biden announced his candidacy. And
Creepy Joe, way to go, right?
I thought it was gonna be Creepy Joe. It's Sleepy Joe. He just that's what he's calling him. That's what Donald Trump's calling him, is Sleepy Joe. You know what I mean? So whatever. Biden's leading the race right now in the Democratic Party. There's like 20 candidates. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. I'm sort of tired of it all already.
Yeah, they got to cue the circus music. Now who's running for president?
I'm telling you, man, it's whacked out. It's whacked out. So anyway, also that was something that happened just recently. I actually went down Saturday. I always do this. I do this every year. I went down to Santa Anita to watch the Kentucky Derby. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
I had some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay, well, that's really cool. Glad to hear that. Oh, by the way, happy Cinco de Mayo. Actually, it's May 6th, but yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. I did not have one margarita yesterday. I partied Saturday. So anyways, I went to the Santa Anita racetrack, and there's been like 23 deaths of horses in the last year, and there was a weird vibe. Usually it's like real festive and real cool to go down there, but I just had this weird vibe down there on Saturday. It was weird, you know what I mean? You can almost feel like there was like a cloud over Santa Anita racetrack. It was weird. I don't know. Anyways, I bet. I bet. I love betting, and I took Tacitus, Code of Honor, and a few other horses. And then the crazy thing is, and did you watch the Kentucky Derby?
No, it was up on the screen, but I didn't really pay attention to it.
You didn't bet it?
I was there for the free food.
You don't even bet the Derby? You don't even put $2 on a horse or anything like that?
Nah.
No?
I don't trust horses, man. You think they're going to win, and they don't. And they're spiting you, looking at you with that side eye on the camera. No.
They're looking at you the side eye of the camera. What? I don't
yeah.
Really? Why was it?
Yeah, the horses, they got their eyes on the side of their head and looking at you.
Well, you get tripped out about that? You creep out about that? Is that what you're
something like that. No, I don't be doing that horse racing thing, because anything could happen. You got guys fall off the horse. Guy whipped the other dude, and I'm just scared of that. I'm scared of putting some money on some big cruiser like that.
All right. Well, anyways, the Kentucky Derby was Saturday, and for the first time in its history, there was a disqualification of the winner. Maximum Security won the race, and then a couple jockeys, were upset because I guess Maximum Security, the horse, got in their way, and they disqualified him, and then a 65-1 shot won it. Country House 65-1, and then my horses were bumped out of it. It was I had Code of Honor came in third, and then Tacitus came in fourth. But once Maximum Security got disqualified, my horses went to second and third, and I had money on it, so I actually won money. But they don't talk about it. They talk about all the money lost by people who bet maximum security. I guess like $9 million was lost. But how about all the people like me that won because maximum security got disqualified? So that
makes sense. You got to find out about that too.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, they should say, hey, how many people won money on because of the disqualification? Because
you don't want that getting around.
Yeah, I won $30, so a whole $30 on it. But anyways, I guess Maximum Security's owner is upset. He's going to appeal it. There's no way they're going to have an appeal go through. I mean, it's over. And the horse is not going to. I thought he might run in the Preakness, which was 2 weeks away. But Maximum Security's owner says that he has no plans to run the horse in the Preakness stakes. So, anyways, horse racing's really taken a bad vibe or black eye or whatever you want to call it in the last year with Santa Anita. And it was really weird, man, going down to Santa Anita. I really felt this weird energy there, man, for the first time ever, because I usually love going to the horse races. I mean, I really dig it. But it was weird. It was very, very strange. So there you go. There's the wrap up of the whole 2 weeks. All right, can I leave now? I'm ready to walk off the show right now. I really am. I almost did not. I don't want to get into it. Anyways, it is Controlled Chaos. Jesus. You want to hang up, Jigga? You can. That's cool. I'll just run some stuff. That's okay. All right, we'll be back after this.
What's going on?
NBC Talk Radio.
We'll be back after this.
10:50 a.m.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible. And yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
Robert Manny's The Guy's Guide to Love is a fast-paced tale of flawed men and savvy women competing for love, sex, power, and money in the city where they play for keeps. It's the men's successor to Sex and the City. The Guy's Guide to Love is a sexy romp through the fast-moving, high-stakes world of Madison Avenue. Available now on Amazon and wherever books are sold.
Hey, this is Gary Garver. You know, I've been having trouble getting a good night's sleep lately. Maybe you have too. Well, if you have been, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study to help you find out how to get a great night of sleep. I've been having sleeping issues during the night lately for a number of reasons. South Pacific Sleep Lab evaluated me with an overnight study of my sleep pattern. With their professional staff, they were able to provide me with a diagnosis of my sleep pattern, and ever since, I haven't had much of a problem getting a great night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including one in Fontana, and they will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just give them a call at 844-SAD-5050 to schedule your appointment today. That's 844-SAD-5050.
No disrespect, but I can't watch no black movies with getting dogged out, 12 Years a Slave, Roots, Underground. I can't watch none of that shit. Sick of this shit. How the they gonna put Roots on Memorial Day? They gonna just keep beating that in our heads of how they did us, huh? I mean, I don't understand America. They just want to just keep showing the abuse that we took hundreds and hundreds of years ago. But guess what? We taking the same abuse. Think about that part. When y'all gonna make a series about the success that black folks is having? The only success we have is Roots and 12 Years a Slave and like that, huh? I ain't watching that. I advise you that's real like myself, them television shows. Let's create our own based on the day, how we live and how we inspire people today. Black is what's real. That old right, Jules?
Gary Garver, Jew of the...
Don't say that too loud.
Never mind.
You don't want that to get the word out to get out on that, right? I'm not really a Jew. It's fake news, man. It's fake news. Yeah, I'm a Jew, half Jew, Sephardic, Spanish Jew from Greece and Monastir, Yugoslavia. That's where my relatives are from, Yugoslavia and Greece. My dad's parents were from Germany. Where are your parents from, Jigga? Where'd your mom and dad come from? Never asked you that.
Oh, my mom came from an Indian reservation over there in Spider Rock over there in Arizona, and my dad came from Detroit.
Oh wow, Detroit! I love Detroit. I actually
it used to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Detroit a couple times. I actually shot a movie out there about 10 years ago that never saw the light of day. I played a stoned-out, drunk sportscaster, which is not too far from what I'm doing right now. But oh, by the way, this is Controlled Chaos, just to let you know. We're on KCAA radio for the time being. I'm Gary Garver. With the guru of the ghetto, Jigga Jones. Oh, that's nice, man. But you're a native Californian from Southern California, right?
Yeah.
You were born out. What part of this city were you born?
Compton.
You were born in Compton. I was born in Burbank. There you go. Yeah, so we're both
later
natives.
moved to Burbank.
Dude, I'm telling you, can I just say something about Southern California? I mean, just going up to the Central Coast and having peace and quiet and everybody nice and mellow and just chilled. That Southern California sucks. and LA really sucks. I mean, I hate to say that about where I grew up, being a native. You know, I want to say my city, I love my city. I love Los Angeles, but it's god-awful. When I went to go to the track Saturday, okay, I left about 10:30 in the morning. Post time was at 12 for the first race. So I figure, okay, I'll get down there from my place to Santa Anita is like 40 miles. So I'm thinking on a Saturday, it may take me an hour to get down there. Okay, there'll be a little bit of traffic, this and that, but it'll take me probably about an hour to get down there and just chill out. Dude, it took me an hour and a half to get down there. Bumper to bumper traffic Saturday morning at 10:30. I mean, it was stifling, man. And I'm like, why am I living here, man? Why am I here? It's crazy, dude. And, I know how you badmouth Los Angeles and always got to stick up for Los Angeles and this and that because you live in Vegas now. But, man, there's just too many friggin' people here in Los Angeles. I wish there was an earthquake. We need like a 6.3 earthquake to hit. And then all these a-holes that have never been through an earthquake, they will freak the F out and they will head out of our state. Because I remember back in the early 90s when we had the Northridge quake, people split Los Angeles. In droves.
They could afford to leave back then. Now, how are you going to leave?
Well, I mean,
everything's so expensive. All your money's gone.
Well, figure it out, Just
it's okay. They say that the illegals make the place stronger. You're about to get a whole new batch of illegals coming, so they get real strong.
Well, you know what? I don't know if it's illegals. It's from all walks of life, dude. I mean, people come from all over, and they're just so nasty. And when I live in my apartment building, and everybody's just like apprehensive to say hello to each other, and they won't even look at you. They got their phones in their face, and I'm just so tired of the attitude here, man. You know what? Get rid of your attitude, okay? I'm a native Southern Californian, okay? We don't have attitudes like this. It's people from all over, like Michigan and Minnesota and Ohio and all. They all got attitudes now. They got to be a-holes. I mean, no, you don't have to be an a-hole and move here, okay? You can be a nice person. I'm just letting you know, all right? Or from wherever you're at. It's just crazy. I'm just so tired of the negativity here of Los Angeles. It wears on you, man. And there's so many people here, it's crazy. I'm sorry I'm rambling on about this, but I just noticed it from going away 180 miles away up north, beautiful Central Coast, everybody's friendly and cool and mellow and peaceful and, just like a total different vibe. And then you come here and it's like going into a trash bin, you know what I mean, with a bunch of trash, and you're like, you gotta wade through the trash to stick. I don't know. It just bugs me. Anyways, I haven't been on the air in 2 weeks, so I'm just ranting and raving about some of the stuff that I've noticed, why I was gone, and why I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, by the way,
when you travel up north in Northern California, it's like you're in a different state.
It really is. It really is. It's so beautiful, man. And let me tell you something about the illegal aliens and illegal immigrants, Jigga, because that's where we get our food, up at Central Coast, San Joaquin Valley. But I didn't go there. But the Central Coast, literally, you take 101 to Highway 1 and all that. There are massive fields, okay, where our vegetables are grown and our wineries are and things like that. And there's people picking whatever they are. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of immigrants picking vegetables and stuff like that. So no white man, no black man, no Asian person. I don't know one woman that'd be out there picking, all right, our vegetables. So when you start ragging on all these illegal immigrants and stuff, and remember, we need them. Some of them, I mean, maybe not all of them, but some of them we do need. They do supply our food, and nobody else would be out there picking it. And if it was, if the white man wanted to go out there and pick our food, he would demand so many different things that our food supply would go skyrocket. Our prices of food and vegetables and things like that would skyrocket. So I'm thankful for the illegal immigrants going out there and working their asses off in the fields from morning to night, picking our food supply. And that covers not only Southern California and Northern California, it covers the United States of America. So there are some good illegal immigrants out there, my man. Okay, not all of them, but there are some of them. And yeah, we are being overrun at the border.
Yeah, and there's good gang members too, but nobody ever talks about the good gang members.
Sure we do. We talk about the good gang members here in the Control Chaos Radio Show. There's some good Crips and Bloods and Rolling 60s out there, of course, I mean, but I don't understand why they just fight over like a street. Don't fight over a street. Fight the KKK or white nationalists. Go after them.
Not enough of them to fight.
Yeah,
don't white nationalists in Los Angeles.
Don't go after your fellow brother, man. Don't go after your fellow brothers. Go after the white man, okay? Go ahead after
promoting race war.
The new Charles Manson, okay? No, man. But the thing is that we do need those people out there. But yeah, at the border, I don't know. I saw something on the news. My mom was in town for a week or so last week or a couple weeks ago, and we were watching something about the border. It is being overrun. I think it was on 60 Minutes a couple weeks ago. It's crazy what's going on the border, man. There's thousands and thousands of people. And it's like kids. It's kids crossing with their parents and this and that. And the crazy thing about this is that they ask for asylum, and then they set a court date for them. They get detained for a little bit. They set a court date for them, and then they release them to into the States. You think they're going to come back for their court date? I know I wouldn't.
And they don't. They said less than 1% come back for the court date.
Well, would you? Would you? I wouldn't.
No, I mean, this is something they put on the honor system. There's no honor in this world like that anymore.
Hell no.
I swear I'm coming to court. They ain't coming to court.
You ain't coming back. Hell no, man. But there has to be something done, and it's the Democrats and Republicans' fault. Again, it's both their fault.
3 years ago, they should have built a wall. 20 years ago, they should have been done that.
Listen, man, they need to do something beyond a wall. Okay, a wall is not going to stop that influx of what's going on, man. No way. You
don't want to hear my ideas. I told you that, like the guy out there on Fremont Street has the greatest idea ever. You put landmines out there.
Landmines.
It's cheap. It's effective.
So you want to blow up kids? You want to blow up kids walking with their parents that have nothing to do with anything? Don't even know what the hell's going on.
Kids lose their lives to landmines every day around the world, so it wouldn't be anything that unusual.
Oh, please, man!
You put a sign out there. Hey, if you don't find a sign, that's on you.
You sound like the Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? They're gonna come on. They're gonna kill everybody, even kids. Hey, somebody's got to be sacrificed.
After a while, people don't go over there. Certain parts of Africa, people don't walk through because of the mines.
Well, I don't know if mines are the solution, but they need a hell of a lot more help out there for the border agents. I feel bad for them. They're doing the best they can.
Somebody do a backflip with no leg, and they saw the sign, and that's what they get.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to go to the border in about 2 or 3 weeks. During my vacation, I broke my tooth, my front tooth. I broke it. I put it into rib and busted it. And, I tried to get it priced out here by a dentist, my dentist. You know how much my dentist wanted to charge me?
About $1,000?
Try $10,000. Okay?
What? Oh,
they first quoted me, listen, this guy I've been going to for 30 years, Dr. Lau, Terrence Lau. I just want to put his name out there in Northridge because he quoted me $10,000. His people did. And I'm like, I can't pay $10,000 for a tooth. And then they came back and go, oh, okay, he cut it down to $5,000. And I'm like, $5,000? Really? Oh, we can put you on a payment plan and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, screw you. You know what I mean? So anyways, my mom knows, and I talked to my friend Mary too. They both have gone to dentists in Mexico. So they gave me the numbers of 2 dentists down in Mexico. And you know what they quoted me to get a permanent tooth for my front tooth? They quoted me total $1,500. So
wow.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, this is what I'm talking about in America and how we get ripped off here in America. And we're supposed to be like the greatest country in the world with the best technology and all this other crapola, right? Medical and all this, the greatest medical, facilities and this and that in the world and blah, blah, blah. Best dentist, everything. We got the best of everything. We're the greatest of all time, the United States. And Mexico's like a third world country to most people, right? Right? To you it is.
Yeah.
All right. How can they charge $1,500 to do the same exact work that this guy was going to charge me $5,000 for? Okay? And people say, and by the way, I'm like, I was sort of weary of going to Mexico and this and that, but everybody I've spoken to about this say they are great dentists down there. And they do great work. So why does America rip off their people? I mean, with the pain pills, how about prescription medicine? Prescription pills. I mean, we pay 5 times, 10 times the amount other people from other countries pay. Why, Jigga? Why does our society rip off our own people?
Because we're stupid. That's why.
Who's stupid?
We are.
We are.
American consumers. We're stupid.
We're stupid.
We allow that.
Why do we allow it? Why is there anything we can do about it? What can we do about it? Tell me.
Well, you get fools that pass the Affordable Health Care Act against everybody's wishes, which voided a lot of people's insurance. And we allowed that. So, this is great. This is great. Maybe people were clapping. Oh, look, everybody's got health care, but people who working. So if you ain't working, the affordable health care thing is fantastic. But if you got a job, you way out there in the lurk. You done lost good health insurance. They done screwed them all up. I had Cadillac Care for a long time. Long time had good care. Didn't have to worry about what a dentist cost. $50 was the most you'd pay. That's ruined. That's gone.
Yeah,
and people clapped about it. Oh, we love this. Oh, we're so glad that the Affordable Health Care Act is in. Stupid people.
Well, I never did get Obamacare. So I was like, why should I pay for this one?
Can't afford it.
It was ridiculous. They wanted to charge me like $200 a month. I'm like, I don't even go to the doctor. Why am I going to spend $200 a month on this? That was ridiculous. So I never did get that. But listen, man, there's no reason we get ripped off all the time by the medical profession. I mean, it's crazy what's going on. So yeah, I'm going to go down to the border in 2 weeks and get my tooth fixed for $1,500. And listen, if you have any problems with your teeth or whatever, go to Mexico, okay? You can email me, Gary@GaryGarver.com. I'll give you the dentist that my friends gave me and my mom gave me, and you'll get the work for like a third of what they will charge you here. It's such a ripoff, man. I mean, I can't believe how the American public constantly gets ripped off by its own people. How can they do the work in Mexico for a third of the cost here in America? So I got to drive 5 hours or whatever it is to the border. I'm going down to the Yuma, Mexico border. Maybe I'll bring back some illegal aliens, pay for my trip or something.
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, you want to hop in the back of my truck? I'll just charge you $500. I'll bring back 3 illegal aliens. I'll pay for my dental. My implant. So there you go.
For the whole thing.
Pays for the whole damn thing. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'll just cover them up in canvas. All right, listen, we got to take a break. It is Control Chaos. It's total chaos, man. Total chaos here in the United States. I don't care what anybody says. We're becoming the third world country.
Yeah.
We are. All right, I'm Gary Garver here at the Guru of the Ghetto, live in Las Vegas. Jacob Jones. Aren't you glad I'm back, listeners?
Yeah.
Humans, aren't you so glad I'm back? Not.
NBC Talk Radio, 1050 AM, KCAA.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hey, this is Gary Garver. You know, I've been having trouble getting a good night's sleep lately. Maybe you have too. Well, if you have been, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study to help you find out how to get a great night of sleep. I've been having sleeping issues during the night lately for a number of reasons. South Pacific Sleep Lab evaluated me with an overnight study of my sleep pattern. With their professional staff, they were able to provide me with a diagnosis of my sleep pattern, and ever since, I haven't had much of a problem getting a great night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including one in Fontana, and they will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just give them a call at 844-SAD-5050 to schedule your appointment today. That's 844-SAD-5050.
So this is Robin Leach about to turn the tables now on Gary.
All right.
So, you know, one of the biggest firings in television history and the radio station business was you getting the end of a chopping from Howard Stern. Exactly why were you fired?
I was on the red carpet one day, and I got into a hassle with security and a publicist, and it got ugly, and they called Sirius Satellite Radio, called Scott Greenstein, who's the president, and said that they'd never have any more of their clients on Sirius Radio. So Howard had to let me go.
Did you feel badly that Howard didn't come to your rescue and when you were exercising free speech?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, Howard writes these questions. I've been out over 400 events. I probably got thrown out of at least 100 events. And, yeah, I mean, I feel bad. It hurt.
So you have a real vendetta against Howard Stern?
I don't have a vendetta against Howard.
See, he doesn't like it when the tables are turned.
I said I don't have a vendetta.
So if Howard was here now, you'd probably knee him right in the groin or ask him if he needed a blowguard.
I would say you're the greatest broadcaster of all time, and I love you. That's what I would say, Robin. Come on.
The man that Howard Stern fired and said he would never work in radio again. That's right, it's the second coming of Gary Garver.
It's the last coming of Gary Garver, let me tell you right now. All right. It is Control Chaos. Hey, Jigga, we have breaking news. Breaking news here on the Control Chaos radio show. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had a baby boy this morning.
Well, I guess if people were betting on that, whether it was going to be a male or a female, but I think they already knew.
Yeah, well, of course they knew, but the public didn't know. They still haven't named the kid, but I got a name for him. How about Lucky Mofo? Just call him Lucky. Anyway, so congratulations, everybody. I don't even know why people get all like tripped out about it. I don't understand the whole royal family and all that crap. I mean, what, because you wish you were them or something like that? Why do you get all caught up with them? I don't. Did you ever understand that?
No, I never understood why people thought that the royal family was important here in America. I definitely don't think so.
I don't either. I'm clueless on this stuff. Why people care about? Don't people care about the Kardashians too? So there you go. People care about stupid stuff. I mean, our society is dumbing down big time. I mean, we are becoming so stupid, and we get caught up in everybody else's BS. I think that social media is destroying our society. I really do. I think the phones and social media. In fact, Madonna said that phones, getting her kids phones has destroyed their relationship between her and her kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she said she wishes she never got her kids any phones because they've destroyed their relationship. Believe me, this whole thing. But I never got into the whole thing with the royal family. But it's big news around the world, and I'm sure you'll be hearing about it throughout the day that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had a baby boy. So there you go.
Well, good. Now they got another prince running around.
Yeah.
You know.
Who cares? I mean,
Does that make him a prince too, or what?
I don't even. God, you're asking me? I would know that. I guess he's got to be some sort of lord or prince or whatever. I don't know. The only thing I care about as far as like royalty is Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, man. I don't know if you don't watch it or you haven't watched it. I just got hooked onto it. In February of this year. I never watched one episode of Game of Thrones up until February of this year, and I am totally hooked on it. I did. I mean, it's great. You don't watch it, huh?
No, I saw the thing. There's too much rape and all that stuff. I didn't want to see that. If I want to see that, I'd walk out in the streets of L.A.
I hear you. Well, there's a lot of beheading. You won't see beheadings in the streets of L.A., but there's a lot of beheading.
You will soon. You will soon. They got all these Muslim people coming over, cutting people's heads off. You're going to see a whole lot of that.
Please, I'll stop with the Muslims cutting people's heads off. It's all
what they do.
All races are screwed up, dude. Please, let's just stop with that. You know what? Oh yeah, while we were gone, some guy shot up another synagogue. You know, some kid shot up a synagogue, killed a person or whatever. You know, there's the racism, man. It's sickening. It's just disgusting. And the crazy thing about these kids that are doing this stuff, and there's more kids doing it now than ever before, is that they're going to spend the rest of their life in prison, and they're going to be somebody's girlfriend for the rest of their lives. Do they understand that? That some guys.
I'm sure they do, but they get to be immortalized on TV because the TV glorifies people that go do violent stuff like that. You know, their first, last, and middle name.
So was that their 15 minutes of fame? They get their 15 minutes of fame, and then they got to spend the rest of their lives being a boyfriend to Bubba and being locked up the rest of their lives and never seeing the light of day. I mean, really, is it worth it? I mean, how stupid do you have to be to do that? How stupid do you have to be to throw away your lives? I don't care if you're in your teens or 30s or 50s or 60s. You do something stupid like that, you're throwing your life away. Why would you want to be on planet Earth? I mean, I don't get it. Why are we on planet Earth anyways? Do you ever ask yourself that? Why you're on planet Earth?
No, I'm just glad we're on this planet because I could breathe here.
You mean if you went to the moon or Mars? You don't want to go to the Mars? You don't want to probe Uranus or anything like that? All right, anyways, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had a boy. Big deal. All right. Like I said, call him Lucky Mofo or something like that. You know, I think that's a great name for him.
Yeah, because he's going to be rich, and everything.
Please. They're going to be kissing his ass. How about, and the rest of his life? I mean, the kid just hit the lottery, so there you go. It is weird. Hey, listen, another crazy thing is a client of mine had the measles about 2 months ago, and I told them not to come into the studio here, okay, to do their show. Which they honored.
You didn't get vaccinated for that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember. I think I got vaccinated for the measles.
Yeah, did back in the day.
Yeah, we all got vaccinated back. I remember going to elementary school, and they vaccinated you right there in school, in elementary school, right? I remember they bring in a doctor, and you got the polio vaccination and also the measles. But there's a measles outbreak here in Southern California, which is crazy, man. I mean, people are getting quarantined and I don't. How do you get measles again? I thought that was wiped out.
When you get people coming up from third world countries, and they come in unwashed massive groups, that's what ends up happening. You end up having the bubonic plague and stuff jumping up.
So you're blaming
these people don't be doing it.
So you're blaming the illegal aliens for that too, huh?
Of course, that's obvious what that is. Because it's obvious, man. You get all these people from all these countries, these poor countries where they don't vaccinate, and you take in thousands of these people, and then you're surprised you get a measles outbreak. That's what gets me. And it's the anti-vaxxers. It's because one kid in a school doesn't have a vaccine. No, it's not. It's because you got 30,000 people coming in with all these diseases. This is what happens.
No.
You talk about Game of Thrones, they had the same thing happen to Game of Thrones, something like that, where people came in with diseases of junk.
It is weird, man. I mean, so if you have measles or whatever, just stay away from everybody. That's the bottom line, because it's highly contagious. I mean, you don't even have to touch the person. If you're just breathing the same air they are, you can get it. So just beware of that. But a measles outbreak now, and then E. coli outbreaks, and what else? I mean, there's all sorts of outbreaks.
And they were talking about people with all these things, and then you got all that down in there in downtown LA. They got the typhoid that's going crazy down there. You got typhus going crazy down there. Because of all these, again, you got all these people that they're on the street. That they're defecating in the street and doing nasty things, and there you go. You got all this germ-producing activity, and nobody wants to call a spade a spade. They be like, "Oh, well, don't say about the homeless people, and don't do." Yeah, that's what it is. We live in a society.
So what are the homeless people supposed to do?
Telling the truth is the problem.
So what are the homeless people supposed to do, Jacob? I mean, you can't live in Los Angeles because you got to make $50,000 a year to even afford a one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
There's people everywhere. I mean, the reason homeless people come to Southern California is because of the weather. Okay,
right.
I mean that's the reason they come. I mean, what are you going to freeze your ass off in Chicago and be homeless? No, you're going to go to Southern California and live by the beach, Venice Beach or whatever. I mean, in the valley. I mean, there's so many homeless people. It's insane. In fact, I think I told this story about a month and a half ago. It was about 2:00 in the morning, and I heard these two people fighting. This girl screaming and stuff like that. She was screaming and yelling for like 5 minutes, and I literally got out of bed and walked down there because I was like, that's who I am. If a woman's screaming, I want to find out, and it doesn't stop, I'm going to go down there and see what the hell is going on there. And lo and behold, it turned out to be two homeless people, a couple that were in our gym, in our bathroom gym, yelling at each other and screaming at each other. And they're like, they have nowhere to go. I go, do you have somewhere to go? Because I ran the guy off. I said, hey, dude, get the hell out of here. Split right now. Okay, man, thanks. Thanks for not calling the cops. I'm like, no worries. Just get out. Leave. And I said, do you have any, to the girl, I said, do you have any place to go? No. Do you have any friends? No, blah, blah, blah. I said, just stay in the bathroom till the morning. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what do you do with these people? They're everywhere, man. I mean, people are sleeping in their cars, on the streets.
Yeah, man.
What do you do?
And that's the unseen homeless people they're talking about. There's a dude with a YouTube channel, a retiree that's sleeping in his car. You got another dude called Ghost Van, and he's got a van, and he's on YouTube, and they homeless dudes, and they video their life. Look at me, I'm duking it in a plastic bag and then throwing it out the window.
No, I know.
Wow.
It's crazy. I mean, I was at Trader Joe's a couple days ago, and there was this car, and it had so much crap on it. I mean, piled high inside. The only thing was a little compartment where the guy could sit there to drive the car, and it was just so bizarre. But what do you do with these people? You see them, I mean, like I live right in Warner Center in Woodland Hills, which is a pretty high-class neighborhood, I would say. It's in the valley. And there's a street like along there by the Marriott, right off of Owens Mouth and I guess Oxnard or whatever. And there's a street where you see car after car of homeless people living there, because you can tell it's a homeless car because it's all covered up. You know what I mean? They cover it all up. Yeah. And there's crap all over the place. You can just see it. It's dirty and hasn't been moved. What do you do with these people, man? I mean, why don't we help the homeless out? We spend billions of dollars on other stuff. Why can't we house these people and help them out? I don't get it. It's crazy.
The problem is a lot of them don't want to be housed because they get housed together. And it's like the problem they got at the VA. The VA wants to let all these people come in, but they don't want to come in because they don't want to be housed with the rest of the people.
Yeah.
And it's like, say when, they used to have like the gym. The gym would open up at night, and, up there's Sepulveda where the homeless people come in, put their beds out, but I don't want to be in there with some, you're trying to sleep with some guy stinking.
Yeah, and the other thing too about the homeless is that, because there's places where they could go live. There's a huge parking area right by my place. That would be a great homeless place for people to be able to park and save.
City if they wanted to.
Well, what I'm saying is that nobody wants them in their neighborhood. No, don't put them in my neighborhood. No. You don't want them in your neighborhood. That's the problem.
Why? Because they bring in the needles with them.
Well, listen, we got to do something for them. I mean, something has to be done. I don't know what you do. Will you do the Soylent Green thing and then take a dumpster and start scooping these people up and then turn them into green crackers? I mean, what do you do? I'm not joking. I mean, we're not. You know what? You think it's funny? We're not that far off from doing that. We're really not that far off from doing that, because what are you going to do with the homeless plight? I mean, it's really, you might as well just scoop them in a big dump truck and cracker them. You know what I mean? Green crack. Soylent Green is made out of people. Yeah, if you've never seen the movie Soylent Green, it's with Charlton Heston and Edward G. Robinson. Yeah, Shay. Yeah, I turned them into crackers because I'm a cracker. Yeah, Shay. Yeah, I turned them since I'm a Jew. Yeah, this is Edward G. Robinson. Since I'm a Jew, I turned them into matzah. Yeah, green matzah. Yeah. Soylent Green is made out of green monster, matzah, whatever, monster, whatever. I don't give a damn anymore. All right, listen, we're going to take a break. It is Controlled Chaos. Yeah, say, we're going to have green matzah. Yeah, humans. Yeah, say. All right, we'll be back after this.
Controlled Chaos.
Only works if all the little cogs mesh.
1050 AM, KCAA.
This is Gary Garver, and I've written a book called Radio Blows. It's all about my career in the radio business, my time with the Howard Stern Show, and celebrity interviews, my top 10 cool celebrities and my top 10 uncool celebrities. Here's a sample of a couple cool ones and a couple uncool ones.
Make a citizen's arrest on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff here.
Yeah?
All right, I'm holding you. Call, get the marshal.
Get the marshal?
We'll see who's wrong. We'll see who's wrong.
Get the marshal right now?
We'll see who's wrong.
Are you one of the scary morning people who are going to ask horrible things? You got that look. Are you?
Do I have that look?
You do. You got the look like, watch me do something I would have in second grade.
If you're forced into gay sex, who would you choose?
I don't get forced into anything.
Thanks a lot, Jack. If you were on a desert island and you had a choice of making love to Pamela Lee or Janet Reno, who would you choose?
That's a question I don't want to answer because my wife might be listening to the show.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, Radio Blows, available now on Amazon, Amazon.com, and Kindle. Radio Blows. If you want to get in the radio business or find out the inner workings of radio, it's a must-read book.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. If you are passionate about securing your financial future, then check out philsgang.com. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike any other service available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs, and all material is archived. Check out philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
This is Judge Herb Dodell, and our show is called For the People. It's available every Monday at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5, and we'll be talking about all kinds of things pertaining to the law and how it really works from the inside as opposed to the outside. So tune in and learn all you need to know about the legal system and how it works.
This is Jigga Jones. If you missed any part of the show, go back and check it out on iHeartRadio.
Matthew, how you doing, man? Good, man. How's it going? That's a good question.
Sure, man.
Serious? How's it feel about being the sexiest man alive? How's that feel, man?
My mom's real happy, man. she's when she raised 3 of us boys and got that, and they called her, and she had a great quote for him. She was like, well, it's about damn time.
Brokeback Mountain too gay, you think?
I guess it's how you look at it.
Hey, how do you feel about Howard Stern moving to satellite radio?
You were serious, right?
Yeah.
I like him, man.
Like him?
Yeah, I can hit the road a lot. I drive a lot of get a lot of highway time. So actually, I've got Sirius Radio, so I'll probably tune in and
check it out.
Get a few chuckles.
Hey, this is the biggest a-hole in Hollywood.
Again, it's kind of how you look at it. Hey, have a good one, man.
Can I ask you one more question?
No, I'm gonna go.
Does anybody mess with your back door?
Like I said, man, it's how you look at it, boy. You're the funny boy today, huh? Get out of here, boy.
Controlled Chaos. NBC Talk Radio, KCAA.
I love that interview. Go ahead, James. Tell me.
From the four corners of the world.
Yes.
Dumbing down his IQ so you can understand.
Yeah, sure.
It's Gary Garver.
Yeah, sure. Soylent Green is made out of green matzah. That's right. It's made out of people. It's green matzah.
All right, that was Matthew McConaughey, by the way. I get a lot of highway time with my Lincoln Continental. Yeah. It's control chaos. Anybody ever mess with your back door, Jigga? In jail?
They do what? Oh no, they not.
They didn't mess with your back door in jail, when you were in prison. No, you were one of the few lucky ones. Then, all right. All right. It is Control Chaos. KCAA radio.com. Also iHeart.com. I'm Gary Garver here with the Guru of the Ghetto live in Las Vegas. Jigga Jones. Jigga, the show, our first show back from 2 weeks is gone. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it? Be honest.
I would say about like a 7.
Yeah, I was going to say a 7 too. A 7. Yeah, 6.57. But what are you going to do? It is what it is. But we're here. We're here live, you know what I mean? Instead of being,
man.
So we're still fighting the good fight, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Sometimes you get worn down by life, and after 2 weeks, I'm still worn down, being off. In fact, I'm more worn down than ever before. But we'll be back tomorrow to do another show, right, Jigga?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. All right, well, let's get out of here. It's time to go. It's time to leave. It's time to leave all our friends. I want to spill some wine because I'm a long-haired leaping gnome. Spill some wine, get loaded, smoke some weed. Go get my tooth fixed in Mexico. What a ripoff. All right, Jig, I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. All right, it is Control Chaos. All right, brother. It's Control Chaos. Yeah, I was strolling one summer's hot day.
When I thought I'd lay myself down to rest.
Yeah, I thought I did.
In a big field of tall grass.
With some magical mushrooms growing there.
I lay there in the sun.
And I took a mushroom and ate it.
My face.
And then I started tripping out.
I fell asleep and dreamed. I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie. And that I was the star of the movie. This really blew my mind. The fact that me, an overfed, long-haired, leaping gnome, should be the star of a Hollywood movie. But there I was. I was taken to a place, the Hall of the Mountain King. I stood high upon a mountain top, naked to the world, in front of every kind of girl. There was long ones, tall ones, short ones, brown ones, black ones, round ones, big ones, crazy ones. Out of the middle came a lady. She whispered in my ear something crazy. She said, do I take that girl? 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 I thought to myself, what could that mean? Am I going crazy? Or is this just a dream?